Hi folks. In a moment I'm going to tell you about something that we all take for granted, but is so fragile that it can be gone in a moment and would ruin the lives of you and your loved ones. I'm also going to let you know about the single action you can take today to safeguard yourself. Let me just have a few moments of your time. I think you'll find the information extremely important. And at the end, just for giving me some of your time, I have a valuable offer for you. If you're like me, you visit the grocery store a couple times a week. You race through the aisles of food, grab all this conveniently packaged stuff that you throw into your cart, and then you try and get through the cashier and out of the store as quickly as possible. There's seldom a time when what you want is not available, and really, all you have to do is shell out your hard-earned cash to get it. Did you know that your supermarket has just a few days' worth of food on the shelves? Your belief that those shelves will always be full is just an illusion. If supplies were to stop flowing to your store, the shelves would be bare in just days. If the supply stopped due to a disaster that affected not only you but your entire community, you could reasonably expect that supply to be gone within hours. Take a few moments now and ponder your life without food. How would you feel? How would you act? How long could you go on an empty stomach, or watch your children go for extended periods without food? For most North Americans, this is hard to imagine. Our entire lives we've seen food available everywhere we go, but really, it's just an illusion. I wish I could say that empty food shelves will never happen in North America, but I can't. It's really not an issue of if, but when. We're already experiencing shortages of certain commodities, huge price increases in basic food items, and massive increases in fuel costs that get passed on to you, the consumer. But there is one move you can make today that can save you and your family when those empty shelves do arrive. That important but simple step is to start building a food reserve. A food reserve is simply a stockpile of usable, nutritionally balanced, easily prepared food that you and your family use and replenish on a regular basis. It's consumed for your basic meals, and you continue to add to it on a regular schedule. Over time, you'll find that you have amassed a good supply of extra food. If for some reason supplies become short and you're unable to restock, you now have a reserve of food available. You just removed a huge level of stress and anxiety from your life. If there is a disaster, or you lose your job, or store shelves become bare, you no longer have to worry about finding food for your family. You can concentrate on other, more important matters. Trust me, in times of crisis, being able to face a situation with a full stomach will give you the edge that others won't have. A well-planned food reserve is not a couple boxes of ramen noodles and containers of Spam. Having shelves full of low-quality processed food that is packed with chemicals and preservatives is not going to help. It's marginally acceptable if you need 2 or 3 days of supplies, but anything longer than that and you're just hurting yourself. It should also not be buckets of wheats and beans. Sounds healthy, but it takes a great deal of energy to prepare that into edible food. And even then, it'll be bland and something you can only stomach for a few days until it becomes boring and you're no longer able to eat. If you're interested in a simple, low-cost method to start building a food reserve with exceptionally high-quality, nutritious, and delicious foods, then I recommend that you look at GOFoods Global. GOFoods has been a leader in the manufacturing of dehydrated, long shelf-life food for over 30 years. We have an exciting new line of 20 dehydrated food items. We carry 11 different entrees, 6 soups, as well as bakery and breakfast goods, snack items, and even Kona Energy coffee and energy drinks. All of our products carry the Nutriversal seal of approval. Many of our products are gluten-free, kosher, and soy-free, while all are vegetarian, non-GMO, irradiation-free, MSG-free, and made in the USA. So how much food should you store? You probably only have a few days worth of food in your house. If you lose power, the food in your fridge will have to be used in hours before it goes bad. You may be able to survive 3 days, but after that you're going to start experiencing some problems. You should have at least 3 months worth of food. 6 months is better, and a year is great. It may sound like a lot, but remember, you're not getting it all in one day. You're building it up slowly. The effect on your budget will really be negligible. Of course, if you can afford it, I suggest that you buy 6 to 12 months supply right away. In perspective, the cost outlay would be small, with 6 months costing you about $1,000, and you'd be immediately secured with your supply. I see lots of people spending that on a Saturday afternoon buying a TV and a home theater system. I can assure you that that won't help them during a disaster. By simply using $100 of your monthly food budget to build a food reserve, you are well on your way. Don't forget, the money does buy you actual food that you can eat at any time, so it's not a lost investment. The price at GoFoods is about $2 a meal. It's far less than eating out or preparing a meal at home. With GoFoods, you build a food reserve, save money, and provide yourself with peace of mind that you and your family are safe and prepared. Please click on the link and try our amazing products. Now, if you made it this far, I've got a gift for you. Follow the link below to get a free sample pack of our amazing food. You'll get 12 servings of our incredible food, as well as 2 drinks and an energy shooter, all for free. We're confident that you'll love our food so much, you'll make it the cornerstone of your food reserve. It's funny how we spend countless thousands on auto insurance, life insurance, house insurance, and even extended warranties on our TVs. Yet we refuse to invest anything on ensuring our most important commodity, food. Take some time today to research more about this topic and its importance. It's really something you can't afford to put off for another day. When food supplies stop, it'll be too late to start planning your food reserve. If you'd like to know how to get your food at wholesale prices and even have an easy home-based business selling this product to others, please click on the link below or go to cfd.poweredfromhome.com to learn how.